So first of all, to start with, your offense got off to a slow start. Uh, Obviously, you're not going to win football games if you get out to a slow start every single game. So, in order as a team and coach and organization, how are you going to fix that issue and get your offense scoring touchdowns early?
We gotta make sure we don't underestimate our opponent. So basically, the offense. We all in the locker room. We were like, oh my, they were like, oh my god, this is a free game. Like because we were all talking shit about the Capitals. The Capitals are buns. We know that, right? So basically, we all like hyped about the game. So Benjamin, Benjamin's young, right?
Hmm.
He's basically like my son, right? Like that's
Hmm.
like I see him as my son. So he's just like he's just like in that mindset. If it's an easy game, he's gonna like goof around and everything, right?
Hmm.
Wasn't really was running the plays, but like wasn't like making the right reads. But we gotta be more disciplined and take every opponent and do 100% the whole game.
Right,
And it felt weird because he didn't have Stone in the game because Stone sadly got injured.
right. So, coach,
Yes.
obviously, your running back Stone went down week one. Now
Yeah.
this week, your starting center, who you just got like a couple of days ago, goes down with a 10 game ending injury. So
You
overall,
mean
as a
you mean
team, you
seven?
won't have you
You
won't
mean
have
you
your
mean
starting center
sorry, so
or
sorry,
your
so sorry, 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 sorry. You mean 8 weeks? You mean 8 weeks? You mean 8 weeks? He went down for 8 weeks.
10 weeks. So as an
Yes.
organization, again, how are you going to, or as a coach, might I say,
Hmm.
how are you going to get your backups or your team to game plan around this strategy to go up against a scrappy opponent, the Red Wings?
So basically, our old starting center is gonna come back to playing center. We're just gonna have him like back in that mindset of being center and make sure he gets some snaps with the QB before the game, so nothing bad happens. And our starting center will probably become our offensive line coach from starting now.
Bet. All right, final question, Mr. Coach.
Yes, yes.
Uh, there's obviously a lot of tension when it comes to the coaching staff and the fans. Most fans are calling this game a horrible coach game from the Empires, from the offensive coordinator to the head coach to the defense coordinator.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Defensive coordinator had a good game. He just
He had a
needs
good
to.
game.
Nah, I will say this. I will say this. The defensive coordinator, I did say he wasn't gonna play at first, but you know, I had to give him a chance. Gotta give the early birds a chance, right?
True.
So I gave him a chance. He didn't really work with the D line because the D line was out out working out with Aaron Donald. So like it was hard to work with the D line with him. So this coming up week he's gonna be working with the D line to make sure that we stop the run better.
Bet.
And
All
then
right.
for our offensive wise, we just gotta we just gotta stay disciplined. Make sure the offensive coordinator calls out the plays that before our players just start doing plays. And we just gotta stay disciplined, stay hardworking, and just work on stuff.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you for your time, Coach.
And and then
One more thing.
I as a coach, need to make sure I have somebody to like influence the players to make them play better.
Thank you, Coach, for your time.
No problem.